I'm Rob Hanison for BestRide.com, the smartest and easiest way to find your car online. What if you wanted a car that had the powerful performance of a large sports sedan, had all the innovative safety and technology features that you would expect in a cutting-edge technology car, that also had the confidence of all-wheel drive, and had a spacious backseat passenger area that really resembled more of a home theater than the backseat of a car? That's what you have in the BMW 750i. So you have a car that has all of those different characteristics, but there's one catch to it. Now, when you check off all of the boxes in the realm of possibility, the catch in this case is $129,000. Is it worth all that? There's so much to this car and there's so much potential to this car. It's a pretty good argument to make. So let's go take it for a drive and see how it works.
One thing you notice when you're driving the BMW 750 is how capable this car is. It's got speed, it's got power, it has stability. There's hardly anything you can do driving this car that it won't respond favorably to, other than doing something crazy like off-roading. Because of that, because of the capability it has, you have to wonder how much of this car would actually be used by your average driver. Your average driver driving around in a neighborhood really doesn't need all that this car has to offer. So situations that you could see this car being used in, at least being used to its full capability, is, bombing out on the Autobahn to go pick somebody up at the airport, if you're out in the Midwest, or if you're shuttling an executive to meetings in real style and real power. That's where this car is really going to be able to show its full potential. That's not to say that it's not enjoyable just driving around in a neighborhood, because even though this is such a large sedan, it drives smaller and it's so enjoyable and comfortable to drive in.
So in the driver's seat, you're kind of in the lap of luxury, and for $129,000, you probably should be. But you've got a great setup display here. You have your heads-up display on the windshield. This almost looks like it should recede down into the dash, but it doesn't. With BMW, you have the Gearshift where you push in on the side, anchor down, and it'll push you into whatever gear you want to go into. You also have 3 different drive modes here. You have Sport, Comfort, and Eco Pro. Comfort is what you're going to be used just driving around mostly. Sport, you definitely feel the difference in how the car performs and reacts. It's a lot of fun. When you first get in, you're thinking, okay, it's a low roof and everything's kind of tight in here, so you're going to be worried about your lines of sight. That's not the case. You get in, there's glass everywhere, you can see very well when you're driving, you never feel like you have blind spots. It really aids in the driving experience. Just to show how large the rear seating area is, it's cavernous. It really is. I mean, I'm sitting all the way back with my head on a pillow, my feet fully extended, and they're barely touching the seat in front of me. But if I wanted to reach anything, everything's within easy reach to adjust the seating, adjust the video screens, adjust the temperature. It's your own little world back here.
I did find one anachronism here in the back seat. We have a cigarette lighter and an ashtray. Somebody should probably inform the BMW engineers that all the cool kids now are vaping, so you really don't need an ashtray, but for the record, I'm not one of those cool kids.
This is a car and a home entertainment system in one. You've got your sunscreen set up, I've got the seat massager on, it's heated, I have climate control, and I have my own personal entertainment system in front of me, and then we have the executive lounge feature here. This is a whole different way to travel. As much of the inside of the car is luxurious, what you can see of the engine is really a bit of sleek artistry. You have a 4.4 liter twin power turbo V8 engine with an 8-speed transmission in the BMW 750i. So what all that power means is you're in luxury, and if you want to get somewhere fast, this car will get you there fast, and it'll get you there very comfortably.
Okay, let's be honest. If you're in the market for a 2016 BMW 750i, you really don't need to hear from me as to how amazing this car is, because you probably already know it. You're smart enough, you're rich enough, and you have good enough taste in cars that you've done your research and you know the capabilities of what this car can do and what it's like to ride in it. But for 99% of us, driving or riding in this car is an experience that we'll rarely get, but if we do, it's one that we won't soon forget. So, for bestride.com, I'm Rob Hainison. See you next time, and for now, James, take me to the park.